Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well out there. So, Libra, okay, we've got the creature of water. So, just maintain a sense of openness and trust yourself. Now, there may be emotions that could be, up and down. You could be, falling in love or finding a resurgence in someone or something that you do love. But take your time and trust in your ability to do something different. Now, perhaps you might already be doing something different, so slow and steady wins the race. Now, we do have something about following one's heart and intuition and trusting that you are going in the right direction because you are. Now, wherever you're going, it's going to lead you to a place where we have passion, creativity, and love. Okay, so there's a lot to be excited about or to look forward to. Let's continue and see what else you need to know. Water sign is showing up with that creature of water. Well, and we, okay. Wow, here you are, Libra, father of air. What does this say? Oh, leadership. For a moment there, I thought it said unapologetic. Well, yeah, maybe you do need to embrace being unapologetic about what it is that you want, what it is that you do, how you present yourself, or the decisions that you do make. Now, you are showing up here as the father of air. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the king. Well, I should say this is closely associated with the king of swords here. Now, don't deny yourself either by falling into the trap of the ego that wants you to feel fearful, unsure. You have everything that you need. Now, there may be something with taking your time too when it comes to gaining all of the information that you need. But you are in a very strong position. So let's get a little bit more too about this father of air, because this could be leading you to a union of type, okay? Whether it's romantic, platonic, business. Let's get a little bit more about this father of air, because we're also in a place of good judgment too. Strength tested. Yeah, there is something strong about your leadership. There's something about you being maybe detached from other people's dramas, opinions, maybe detach yourself from, giving into too much worry or stress, because it really is about mind over matter. And I do feel a lot of you Libras, you've already been putting things to the test. You've been already, harnessing something when it comes to having to master, the mind, right? And keeping things in a position where when the time is right to react, okay? But you might be in this place where Spirit is saying, conserve your energy, Libra, because when the time comes, it will be time for you to act. Now, there is a strong indication to not question your own sense of abilities to be a leader or sustain some type of leadership in whatever it is for you in your own life. Okay, it could just be on the home front for some of you, but yes, it could be professional or just amongst your peers right now. But we are headed towards something and someone too that exudes a lot of strength. Okay, and they may exude also masculine energy, okay, whether they're male or female. And what I mean by that is just someone who is really assured of themselves here, okay? So yes, you might be in a period where your emotions, your mind, whatever is going on, right? Because we have to live in a world with others too. You might find that your strength is being tested, but this is a time where you are making your announcement when it comes to, here's Libra, here I am. And you're ready to take on what it is that you need to take on, or feel good about what you've already been graced with from Spirit. And know that you have what it takes to provide yourself and others that may be involved now or in the future. That you can take care of them in some way, shape, or form. Now, Leo is coming out with the Chiefess. This is the Strength card. Let's get a little bit more about what Spirit wants you to know. My goodness. Okay. This is like really right time, right place. you may need to hold back on something here. Now, I would say only hold back, Libra, if something is off, or if something is, if something may be trying to tempt you to react in a way that could be maybe out of anger or spite, okay? Or a hasty decision here. So you want to try to resist that. You want to try to be aware of that. Now, that may not happen to every single one of you Libras out there, but there's something about not backing down from your position here, while at the same time still dreaming, still moving on, still creating more love for yourself and for others. And you've got the Star card here. See, this is about a spiritual rebirth and honoring and accepting yourself. You have been accepted to stand amongst the stars here, to bathe in the star light, because you are a star. You may be becoming more influential. Don't question your abilities now. Yes, there may be the past that could still be at present here, because this is you creating a space where you are being able to unveil or reveal a more true and authentic part of yourself here, which is part of your destiny. And I do see someone or a few people lined up here on your path, okay? So here you are standing strong, embracing the lion energy. And notice this looks like a lioness, okay? Very protective. Also, very skilled. So I am seeing something about you being very skilled at something here, or becoming masterful. What else? And yes, I mean, I can't help but see love too. You know, love's in here too. Take it how it resonates for you. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You might be in this place too where you have to resist some temptations here to do something too quickly, because divine timing is at work in your love life, or getting unstuck when it comes to if it's your love life or creativity here. Because I see a lot of you Libras either in this place right now or building up to a place where you know your purpose here. And so for many of you, divine timing is not only at work with your love life, but a life that you love. What else? Oh, Libra. Oh my goodness. Yes. Some of you are in this energy right now. Now, some of you, you're coming into a place where you're not going to be able to help it. You stand out for a reason, Libra. You can thank your ancestors for that, for inheriting passion, confidence, something about you that is unique. And yes, it stands out. So you have a very strong presence. And I love that. So yes, we may need to practice humility to avoid jealousy, but this is also a time where you aren't supposed to, or don't back down from, maybe the haters, right? The haters that want to hate, because when you walk into a room, kaboom, there you are. People notice, because it's a natural thing about you, a natural radiance. So don't question this, because you have the ability to have a lot of influence. So your power here is really exuding confidence, boldness, and you're not caring either, Libra. So something has happened where you've really let go, and you're doing something too where you're remaining detached when it comes to unnecessary conflicts, stirrings of the heart that don't resonate with your spirit and what you want to love or who you want to love. So you're really in a good position, or you are coming into it. So you might as well honor it and love it, and know, yes, there will be most likely haters on the way, jealous, envy of others, and that's okay. You don't need to give any of your time and your energy because, again, you stand out for a reason. Now we have fire sign coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, look at all these people showing up too. We got king, 2 queens, a knight, a powerhouse, a couple powerhouse. Maybe there is something about a powerhouse couple here. And we also have, I think I said the king, knight, and 2 queens. Anyhow, emotional self-care. See, this is what you're doing. You're not, there's something, just keep on doing this if you're already tapped into, your own passions, pursuits, you're honoring yourself, you're doing these things to not back down from what you truly desire and what you're really good at too. Have confidence in your ability to nurture those things or people that you want and see them grow and flourish. But you do need to tend to emotional self-care, and that's part of the Star card. We're allowing ourselves the need to step aside or step away from emotionally triggering situations. We're not going to fall into where the ego, and we all have it, wants to put you in a place of questioning things and put you in a state of fear. Because that's not what you're doing. You're fulfilling your heart's desire here. And also you might be already with someone that's like this, or you could be attracting someone that really has, great gifts and qualities, very compassionate, very loving, understanding. I want a little bit more with the Mother of Water. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I said that. This is the Queen of Cups, or as closely associated with the Queen of Cups. High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. Yeah, you are experiencing not only a spiritual rebirth, but psychic insights, a psychic upgrade, and also how to prepare by taking really good care of yourself, by honoring some, maybe you've already done it in the past recently or right now. Make those changes that you are feeling a nudge to do. But you do need to wait for something. See, there's something that we are lined up to that is lining up. In the meantime, don't be afraid. If you can, for those that resonate with this, explore your options of other things that you could do, right? Especially if there's something or someone that you want and we just don't have that control right now. You got this whole thing about divine timing. Is that work in your love life? Now, we also have Pisces showing up with the High Priestess there. Yeah, we got this total disruption, a total transformation here. An ending makes way for a new beginning. And so here's this whole thing where you have possibly been through the fire or currently going through the fire. Well, think of that fire that feels like it's burning as purifying, refining you. Now we do have the Death card. This is a total disruption. Prepare, okay? And this is why you may need to remain detached as well, because you may need to be the spectator of some type of disruption. Let's get a little bit more about the Jumbie, the Death card here. What's important for Libra to know? Oh, look at that, fertile ground, another queen. So we've undergone something here where we are creating fertile grounds, or a fertile ground to attract or sustain and also keep the abundance going here. Now, some of you might have felt some type of disruption when it comes to a person in your life. But what I see is a total transformation here. The thing is, Libra, you are like whatever you touch can literally turn to gold here. And it's like this Mother of Earth, the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Fire, Mother of Fire, whatever you want to call it, shine and rise. We're talking about the fire being a purification, right? Like gold. taking out the impurities and making something pure. And this is exactly why you are in a place of creating some type of solid gold, abundance, material gains and wealth that you can feel good about. Because you also understand that there's more going on than just the material gains too, right? We've connected something from the heavens to the earth here. So if there is disruption, or if something had ended here, let it be. Because you're going to be taken care of and you're going to be just fine. The secret to this though, is if you can give into self-care, emotional self-care, having patience with yourself and others, you're going to make it through some type of fire just fine. You're coming out solid and abundant and ready. I mean, there's nothing that you could ask for. Anything more here? What else? This could be the one. Yeah, I feel that you've met someone or you're about to meet the one for you. Put this in your situation. If it's romantic, some of you, you may just need to be open to something that may be familiar. Anyhow, a lot of you, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, or you're about to. Don't give up. Divine timing is at work in your love life. In fact, let's get a little bit more about the, divine timing. What's the advice about that, while we're waiting? I mean, I always say play while you wait, because your faith is going to move mountains here. Let's get more about worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in Libra's love life. Yeah, look at that. Watch and wait. Hold your ground. Be a steady light. Even if you are having to be around negative situations or influence now, you may need to take a retreat. What suits you? Is it taking a retreat by yourself, maybe with a friend or another? There may have been someone who you've experienced maybe a sense of, what's the word, ghosting here, or a withdrawal, but you're withdrawing. You're withdrawing so that you can maintain a sense of integrity and light. So the answers are coming to you. You just got to make sure that your torch doesn't get burned out by taking good care of yourself, honoring these things that you're good at, because something is happening to you, Libra, where you are standing out. Like you are standing out. And it's interesting too, because it's like you stand out, and although you may feel that others could even be intimidated somehow by approaching you. So yeah, we may need to just watch for that, right? Because if you're trying to connect here, there's nothing wrong with just giving a smile here and there, okay? And I'm not saying you're not someone who doesn't smile, but when we have, that King of Swords showing up, we definitely had to detach emotionally from something or someone so that we can just get very clear, whether it came from, information, facts, some type of judgment. Okay, what else for Libra? Oh, look at you got this whole completion. This is a really good indication that your ancestors are so proud of you. You're doing things in a way that is suiting you. So we have the card of completion. This is the World card. So this is really signifying a time to bask in this achievement and enjoyment of feeling a lot more wise. If all you can feel is wise, then feel that. That is a great achievement. But there are probably most likely other things, that you've attained materially and spiritually here. And just acknowledge that, acknowledge the beauty within you. It's not about being perfect. It's just about being you and being, incredible here when it comes to, being unstoppable, being a magnet for success, being a magnet for love, whatever is important to you. Now look at these eggs here. This is a time of great incubation. I mean, it makes sense because we got the fertile ground here. Take care of all these things that you absolutely adore and love, and watch things start to really kind of calm down, especially if you've been feeling just so much chaos here. So the World card, the ancestral force, is really signifying you have, an ancestral family here too, that's surrounding you, giving you more guidance and protection here, and helping you step into a new chapter, a new era when the time is right. But there's something about enjoying something right now. What else? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's the Father of Air. We're getting clear. So yeah, we might have, there may be some confusion or maybe even deceit around you. So be cautious, right? So we have to honor our inner knowing, because this is why the High Priestess is showing up. Now, it may not be true for every single one of you Libras that there may be deceit or lies or something around you. This is why we have to withdraw. We have to honor something when it comes to understanding our own answers or gaining our answers in the way that feels good and right for us. But very soon it's going to come to you. Clearly decide what you want. Let's get more about clearly decide. We got very soon. Yeah, this death card, or the Jumbie, the total disruption, it can make us feel a little resistant to change, and that's not anything uncommon. It's just an internal battle here, to just allow it to happen. But a lot of you, there may be something you're not recognizing about yourself. You might not be recognizing how much you have transformed, how much you are pleasing the ancestors right now, because the ancestors are watching you, attain levels in your own soul's evolution, but also, the things that are happening in the world and what you're doing. They're really proud of you because you're in a whole new territory, okay? And so, yes, they are rooting for you and they're extremely happy, and they can't wait for some type of joyous union to come together, because it's not only the ancestors, it's like the angels, heaven, God, Jesus, the universe has banded together to make something happen for you. But we just have to keep continuing to know who we are, what we want, and continue to do that, because see, you're at the spiritual rebirth. So, your likes and dislikes are changing, or maybe they're just getting more pronounced, Oh my God, very soon. Good juju. We got the Altar of Fire. It's the Ace of Wands. So this is going to be something unexpected, but very in your face. And it's going to be so attractive, you're not going to be able to say no. And let me just say, attractive, yes, you are too. Okay, just saying here. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What I'm getting to is like a sense of making a bad situation or an old chapter a better one here. It's like, what goes around comes around. But something is about to be on fire because you're on fire. There's something about you believing and understanding that you are on fire. Now, we might be confused about love. We might be confused about, what to create, what to focus on. Now, you may need to even, take this if it resonates. I feel that, anyone would do well if they could, and you can make that time. And in fact, let's just do it now. Make time to spend some, be around water, listen to water, maybe water and fire. You know, I don't know if you guys can hear a little crackling noise. I think you guys probably can. It's just, I like to have like the fire, you know, playing in the background. Um, you know, whatever you got to do here. It's okay not to engage with everything that's also going on with the world. You know, if you're at that level where you're just constantly bombarded by the world news and stuff like that. Not all of you are, but it's okay to just be away from that. Okay. We can let God just handle that, because that's just beyond um, your control too. Okay. No, not, let's continue, because there is something here where spirit wants you to be proud of your own light. Here you are, a beacon for others. Know that. I mean, I can see it because you're showing up as kings and the king, queen. And wow, we even got the star card with the strength card here. I mean, there's a, there's a beautiful star in the making. What else? Or a star that has become, and you just need to not shy away from it. Oh my God, talking about stars. Well, we got the biggest one here. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but we got the sun. Oh my goodness, standing out, being on top, feeling a success because you did all of these steps here. And it's leading you, I mean, the road is leading you towards happiness and success, feeling alive. You're blissing out here with the griot. Some of you may have, you know, a real talent and gift when it comes to maybe creative writing here, storytelling, artistry. I mean, I don't know, maybe something new too. In fact, oh yeah, you know what, Libra? I don't care how old you are, but with you, yes, you're awakening some new talents and gifts, actually. Yes, you are. Okay, what else? You're calling in a soulmate. Now, some of you Libras, you might be saying, no, I already have my soulmate. I don't want a damn soulmate. Well, listen, this is a mate that mates with your soul, okay? Not mate with you physically, but maybe, sure, why not? If it works and it's great. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be a spiritual connection. But a lot of you, yes, if you want love, I mean, here it is, okay? Your prayers are being answered. See, this is where we got to get clear. Who is it that you want when it comes to a lover or a friend? I know you don't like drama. I know you don't like bullshit. So your prayers and your affirmations and your visualizations. See, your visualizations are important with the high priestess. This is bringing the unseen into the scene by visualizing it, and it will help bring you together. Okay, let's see what else. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Well, look at that. Your bond is only getting deeper and deeper. Now, we are the ones that can stop that, right? Because it's only us as humans that are going to block the flow or continue the flow. So when the opportunity comes, you know, ask questions, take time. Now, there may be something right now actually that's going on that doesn't necessarily have to do with maybe love. It could be family or other people that you're involved with, possibly. Okay, now take it only if it resonates, where, you know, you need to ask more questions, get more information so that you can make a sound and clear decision on who and what they are to you. I mean, because here's the thing, you know, Libra, I'm just seeing it's like you're the one who's deciding and choosing. I mean, this is like you are doing something, and spirit is helping you too to come to a place where, you know, you're not going to be bullied. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen or that has happened, but there's something about you're not stepping down or stepping away from some type of important position that is destined for you, soulmate or soulmates that are important for you. So if you have to, now I do see this situation where some of you may have to confront some people that may be a people or a person that may be an obstacle, but you know what? It's really coming from a place where you're going to deal with them once and for all, because you're the one that's in charge here, really. What Libra says or Libra decides, that's it. What else? You might have dealt with someone, or perhaps you're dealing with someone, and it could even be you, where you're just not talking and sharing that much right now. And if you're dealing with another King of Swords, well, you might get a bunch of facts and advice, a person that will maybe come off or exude as professional or detached, very cold even. So don't expect, emotion from this or them. Now oh God damn it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I get a little passionate here because I see this codependency and I just look at the damn like little devil card or something here. Okay, so addictions are affecting your romantic life, or, okay, because we're dealing with someone too, and yes, this isn't to put a blame on other people, but you might be, because it's saying express your love. It's saying open up here. So there may be something, try to watch out for things that you might be doing or even saying, or maybe there's a burden here too. Maybe some of you overwork yourself, and you may need to just stop, right? Stop it in its tracks here and do something different. Reach out, Libra. Yes, I see the loner here. But there's something about you not feeling alone. Now, if you need to seek professional help, do that. If you need a friend, be willing to reach out. Friend, a lover, whatever. Okay, now let's get a little bit more about the codependency. What's this little card coming out here? Is this what this is? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. And so we might be feeling we can't do something on our own, or perhaps someone is just really, dependent on you to the point where it's just too damn much. I get it. Now, some of you've come out of this, you've experienced this. Let's get more about the codependency here. See, this is that total disruption. It's an end here. This is where we might be choosing vice, lower vibrational things, or be careful with, the people that you're hanging out with too. Let's get more about this. and don't, don't settle. Don't put your, you guys, this is a general reading, so you're going to have to figure this out, but it's like risk it all. Do something different here. Turn away, or, it's just something is not enough here, right? And we know that. So this is your opportunity too to be curious about what is available, because there's almost like this thing where someone is needy. Some of you have dealt with that person. Now, some of you might have, gotten to a place where you felt, like you can't go on or do something, by yourself. And I know that feeling. I've been there myself, Libra. But I know I know what it's like on the other side, where you're self-reliant, independent, and you feel like a badass, and that's exactly what you are and who you are, what you're becoming, okay? So do not worry. Now, we got the Page of Fire here. This is like a new page. Don't let something burn you up either. I feel like if something is too consuming, or even burning your money or burning up your emotions, you'll know that's exactly what you need to risk, sacrifice, let go. And just do something different. Sometimes all we have to do is, depending on where you're at, whatever is going on here, sometimes all we need to do, Libra, is just do one thing different. Maybe it's not about eliminating everything or something right away. Maybe it's just about adding something different. because this is what we're doing. We're at that, we're at the, I mean, it's right here, this beginning. You might not be noticing it though. Someone may be lacking maturity too with this page of fire. You know, this can happen too, where maybe passions and emotions, you know, was so high and was so fast, and then it burnt out very quick, or quicker than maybe you thought. But there's no point in doing something you just don't want to do anymore, you know? Why? I mean, what's the point of that? You got to make an effort. Yeah, I feel like we're going to have to try something here. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So what is a step for Libra to take here? What is a step for Libra? Okay, believe in a soulmate. Okay, some of you guys, what? See, look at that. Release your ex. Okay, this is so weird. I'm going to get one more. Yes, this is your soulmate. It's time to disconnect from the world. We got that retreat, so that's exactly where that is. And you got that release your ex. Okay, so the time has come to clear your energy. Now, Libra, this is also could be, yes, you know, it could be a combination where you have to continue to release maybe a strong bond, a soulmate. Yes, there's no denying, you know, that our exes or an ex can be a soulmate too. I mean, hello, we have people that are in our lives for, you know, maybe a day, maybe a reason, a season, a lifetime, who knows, right? But you have to clear your energy. You got to clear your energy, because when it comes to a good soulmate, a significant soulmate, they may even pick up that you still haven't let go of your ex. Some of you, it could have been a divorce or, you know, separation here. Not all of you, not all of you. Now, some, I mean, well, you know, you could have been raised in a home where it was a, you know, split family. That's not good or bad. I mean, I'm just saying that that's kind of being present here, because I am seeing parents, a thing about parents too. So we got to do some type of ritual or something. I mean, maybe some sage. You know, what feels good to you here? Is it maybe writing some down and burning those old contracts? Even if you've made promises in the past, whether it's you or someone, you have the right. This is where you come in. You have the right to abolish it, to burn it up if you want to create a new contract. You do need to disconnect from the world. You need to disconnect, not all of you Libras, but from someone that is just, I don't know, it's just like give you a headache. I don't know. They're just, it might be driving you crazy. Could be a Virgo or Scorpio. Oh my gosh. So you got to retreat. You got to release yourself. Now, some of you might have, now take this if you've already just recently met someone and maybe you're like, oh my God, it's like, this is incredible. And it's just like so consuming. Go slower. Okay. Because we you know, we don't want to let, and I don't want to, you know, say it in a way where you can't enjoy being in the moment, but you know, sometimes what can happen is we can allow attraction to overpower our brain and right thinking, you know? So it's just important to know where you begin and end and where another begin and ends here. Okay. Time has come to clear your energy. Now, I do see a couple. So some of you, you just need to get away from people, you know, if that resonates for you. Okay, let's see what else for Libra. Keep an open mind. Oh, did I say that about your ex? Oh, okay. Oh, well, thanks, Spirit, because I was going to say let go of your expectations. You know, I know it can be hard, especially if you think they should be this tall, this color, they need to have this type of intelligence. Okay, you got to trust that heaven knows exactly who's good for you. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Now, I can see it with this root of fire here. There's someone that will exceed your expectations. Something exciting about them and exciting about you. Something where, we can abandon what we want to abandon without feeling it is a crazy risk, but is a risk worth taking. Absolutely. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open too, especially when it comes to who and what you deserve. What else? And yeah, there may be something where oh God, Libra. And I feel that you've been down this road before, maybe being in a friendship or a relationship too long where we feel just bad. It's just more like hanging on to because we feel bad if we don't want to stir the pot or something. But you have to release yourself from something that is not yours anyways. Oh boy, the twins, Gemini. Yep. Oh my God, a conscious connection. It's going to happen. My goodness. So we are coming to a place of great choices from the heart. Make healthy choices now, right? And I know that you have been. I mean, for the most part, you're doing the best you can. That's all that you can expect, right? But we're coming into a thing that is, oh my goodness, and it's really a divine expression of yourself, Libra. So we're in this place where we are choosing from the heart and connecting with another where we are deeply rooted somehow with someone, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And so what a beautiful union here. Some type of situation where you could feel good and proud. Let's get a little bit more about the twins here. This could be the one. Stay optimistic about your love life. It's going to happen, Libra. This is actually signifying that it's nearing. So it could be 6 days, six weeks, 6 months. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Now, some of you might have been raised in a family or around friends or people who are just, my God, their relationships that they have may work for them, right? But there's a story that you're picking up that's not a story you want to carry. You're going for the gold. You're not going for fool's gold. You're going for the gold. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. You don't need or deserve cheap love. What else? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So we got to be nurturing the mind right now. Okay, we have to take it easy, right? Your strength is being tested because, yes, a lot of you have broken a lot of boundaries, that maybe friends of yours or past friends or family have seen you break these barriers. And maybe it's pissing them off, but who cares? Piss people off, Libra, because you're going to anyways. You stand out for a reason. Thankfully for your ancestors, your bloodline, passing down some great genes, great personality, great talents, great gifts. So the more that you release hurt, resentment, or discontentment, the more you are going to get a dream come true. The more you're going to feel alive. And yes, there may be something here where, you know what, Libra, I want to be surprised if someone comes crawling back, asking for can't even talk, asking for forgiveness. Please, Libra. I just say, please, Libra, forgive me. I was an idiot. Yeah, you were, you dumb shit. Okay, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just got it. Okay, sorry. I'm getting a little funny and crazy and a little goofy. This is a resurrection too, Libra. So this forgiving and learning is resurrecting yourself so that you shine more. It isn't about another. It really is about you. You know, basically, if you feel that you're hanging on to maybe hurt, resentment, discontentment, jealousy, or, you know, whatever it is, you're putting it through the fire because you're not giving any damns about it, which neutralizes it, which allows it to go through the fire of purification and turning it into gold. Turning into something that is outstanding and outshining others, and you should be proud of yourself. Okay, what else? Forgive yourself for past mistakes too. My God, we've got a past life relationship. You've known each other before. Oh no. Okay, what's important for Libra to know about this particular past life relationship, please? You've known each other before. All right, well, I mean, you've already met oh my God, that's funny. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yes, obviously you could have met them in a past life. You could even met them in past by. Maybe some of you, yes, you have them, met them, I don't know. But anyhow, the one that's right will appear. What's important for Libra to know about the past life relationship, please? Oh, this is the one. Okay. This is the one that's kind of hard to let go of, or maybe you think about them or something. Well, let's get a little bit more because it says free yourself. Yeah, you got to do something else, something different. You might be living in the past. Wait, what is this card? Did I already pull this card out, or did it kind of fall out? Did we pull this card out? I don't think so. Oh, this is where your faith is absolutely creating your reality in the way that you want to, that destiny wants to give to you. So yes, your faith can move mountains here if it needs to. The situation is calling you to have faith. This is your power. This is your talent. This is your gift. Now, you've got to do something different here. We might be living in the past. We may be remembering things. We may be feeling the energy of another. See, there may be something going on, Libra, and it wouldn't be surprising because you most likely, you pick up and absorb other people's energies. Sometimes when you think you're thinking of them, it's actually them like ruminating about you. This is where you have control, though. This is where you take power here. Doing what you want to do when you want to do it. It's time to take back control of your life and not feel like you're under a spell here, right? Maybe that's what it is. You might have felt like you were under some type of spell here. Love spell. Oh my gosh. But now here you are breaking free and totally changing something up. Either changing yourself up, changing something about maybe your work, maybe something to do here. Now you may need to work. This may take some effort for some of you to find your joy, to find your passion. What makes your heart sing? What makes you giddy? And do that. In fact, try to carve out, maybe 5 minutes a day, or 20 minutes a day, or maybe it's only 20 minutes every 3 days, or maybe once a week. Maybe it's an hour of something that you absolutely enjoy doing. Because when you're enjoying doing something, you're fueling the passion, which is giving you more fire to really refine your own self and your dreams. Okay, and again, there is something that's going to be very exciting here. I mean, the moment you let go of some type of idea or maybe confusion, it shows right up. What else? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It can happen at any moment. Something is going to happen that's going to set your heart on fire regardless, whether you're with someone or not. It's going to set your heart on fire at any moment. Any moment. The only trick is you've got to be in this moment fully, not half-ass, okay? Fully. Okay, I better watch it. I'm been kind of cussing a little bit on your reading. Sorry about that, but that sometimes it just has to be like that. Okay, what else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, so Libra, let's find out how Spirit is helping you currently that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit helping Libra currently? Page of Cups, highly sensitive, honoring your sensitivities, and also honoring your different levels of energy and mood, okay, and not being hard on yourself because this is a new experience and you're gonna be feeling goofy, okay, and I do see a lot of laughter, okay. I see someone who may have a great sense of humor too. So I see some good times. I see some times where we can laugh, we can play, we can indulge, and we're also experimenting something when it comes to creativity and your own sensitivities, when it comes to maybe psychic insights and intuition. And yes, Spirit is helping you maybe get out more for some of you. Okay, test the waters without being afraid of it. But there is messages of love here with the root of water. So expect some type of new beginning for a new emotional fulfillment. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out what the universe is blessing you with. What is the universe blessing Libra with? We're going to bless Libra with, I should say. What is the universe going to bless Libra with? Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy, I love it. I just love it. It's just so fitting. We got the Empress. Oh, you're going to be blessed in all kinds of lovely ways. Where do I begin? Where do I even begin? Some of you, you're being blessed with a good divine partner, good parenting skills, only for those that take that or, that resonate with that, because I know not all of you are parents. But we have Nurture the Harvest. This is someone who is living a life of luxury and comfort, someone who has rightfully, taken their spot. This is you claiming what's yours, honoring that you are and have been in a place where you are rooted in abundance. Your bloodline goes back to a sense of royalty. So Spirit's helping you be strong about yourself, being unapologetic about yourself, your power, and what you stand for, and taking care of those things that really matter to you. I mean, there is so much abundance here. It's not even funny. Being nurtured. I mean, you've got more than enough here. The universe is blessing you with a great harvest of dreams, stability. Wow, Libra. We got also here you are showing up too, Libra and Taurus. Now, I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.